The reason we've delayed the mass production of the NP-01 is because we've made some adjustments to the finer details. We have enhanced the coating and changed the colorway of the NP-01, which is now black. We've also removed the concave design of the main buttons and improved their coating. In this video, we would like to describe further the changes of the main buttons and share our testing process that led us to our final decision. There are 4 versions which we tested in different phases. Both the button design and coating of the main buttons are a little different in each version. In the first version, the main button is more of an arc and is designed to not limit your finger position. For example, some high tilt grippers put their fingers at a diagonal angle instead of straight in the middle. With this version, the finger won't be forced into a particular position because it does not have a concave button design. Our initial design philosophy was to have main buttons without a concave design. However, after various feedback, including that of our team members, we decided to test using main buttons with a concave design. In the second version, the main buttons have an obvious concave design. If you are used to placing your fingers in the middle, it would most certainly feel more comfortable. But if you are used to placing your fingers diagonally, it would be far easier to accidentally click on the right mouse button. This is because of the high edge of the concave buttons, and clicks which are lighter and have a shorter travel distance. In this version, we also decided to remove the coating on the main buttons because it can more easily cause an inconsistent click feeling between the left and right buttons. We know that the coating helps the buttons feel less slippery, but compared to an inconsistent click feeling, the click feeling is more important to us. After removing the coating, we thought that the concave design alone would be enough to prevent the finger from slipping, and so we moved on to test a third version. In the third version, we kept the concave design, but lowered the edge of the buttons near the scroll wheel to prevent accidental clicks. However, we found out that some people are used to placing their finger more to the left of the button, and the click feeling would then not be as good as if you placed your finger in the middle. There was also a chance of accidental clicking. We also found that during quick mouse movements, some people would click on different areas of the button. Then, there are those who would press down with a lot more force when spraying. With the concave design, it would give users a different click feeling depending on if they press in the middle or on the edge of the button. After 2 concave design tests, we decided to abandon this design. After all the testing, it seemed that the best thing to do was to go back to the design of the first version. But we still felt this wasn't good enough due to the arch design in the middle, which meant a higher finger placement. We wanted to lower this finger placement and also make sure that the clicks would be felt more clearly. The fourth version looks the same as the first version, but the difference is in the details. By comparing the two side by side, we can tell that the first version has an arc in the middle, while the fourth version is flatter. The main button position has also been lowered in the fourth version. Visually, they might not be very different, but you can clearly feel the difference when using them. Without the concave design, you won't accidentally click on the button no matter the angle of your finger placement. The click feeling is also consistent regardless of where on the button you press. Also, to make the buttons a bit more non-slip, we have changed the design of the surface from glossy to a more textured one. We wanted to fine-tune these details, which we think are of high importance, before starting mass production. And that's the reason we have postponed the official launch of the NP-01.